Hi, Wim Dijkgraaf with a tutorial of the basic workflow when you use the self-service portal. What is the self-serve portal? It's a portal that factories can use in order to give their customers access uh, to the portal such that they can request their own quotations or create their own requests for quotations. And I'm gonna show you this using two tabs in the browser. Let's switch to the screen over here. So what you see is one tab here and another tab here. This tab represents the self-serve customer. It's my name, but representing a customer of the factory. And this screen is the factory itself and representing the view of the salesperson, which is in this case also me, but then for the factory Metal Heaven. So I'll be clear about when I switch screens because they look almost similar. By the way, in the future you can completely adjust this look and feel of the portal such that it is exactly the same like your corporate identity. Right now that's limited to only a logo, but within a couple of months from now, it's January 2021. It's currently only possible to change the logo. So I'm a user in the self-serve portal. So I start a new quotation request. I give it my reference, and I call this a demo portal. Here you see that the supplier where I put this request for quotation is given. I can't change this, and that's because I'm logged in the portal of Metal Heaven. And furthermore, all my information is already set here. So I create a request for quotation. And now what you see is that here the status bar is simplified. So it doesn't have all those intermediate steps that you see as a salesperson. For the customer, the process is exactly the same. He uploads his files and the processing starts. And now you see that a lot of menus are not available here. For example, the bill of material, the purchasing view, financial view are not available. Other buttons here are not available. So only what is necessary in a portal is shown. And the technology is such that the detailed information is not only hidden, but is not sent to the browser at all. So there's no way that the customer can obtain prices or details that he is not allowed to see. At the same time, you see here, by the way, the logo of the Metal Heaven company. This can be your own factory logo, of course. The processing is done. At the same time, the factory here will see that in defining a customer named self-serve customer is doing defining a request for quotation. So this is our visual trigger to see, hey, someone in the portal is defining a request for quotation. Now what the user does is set the material. So let's suppose it is DC01, it's here DC01, and here also DC01. That's it. And again, no prices are shown. Also no nesting is shown, nothing is shown. What he can do is press this button, but all the details like the cost determining factors as well as the financial data, nothing is available here. He can set the batch size, so maybe he wants 3 of these. And that's it. Now he can say, okay, I want to request this So now he published a request for quotation to the factory. And note that everything now is no longer editable. Everything is read-only. He can switch back to this state and then he can start editing things. But right now things are read-only for him. Oh, for example, this is not done correctly here, so let's do that. Let's put it in defining. It should become writable again, so I put this on DC01 and set it to requested, and that's it. Now let's switch to the dashboard of the salesperson, and now he has a visual cue that there was an incoming request. So actually this is his work in progress. This is what he has to pick up as soon as possible and start quoting. So the first thing he will do is say, okay, now I start quoting. If we go back here now, still no prices are displayed. And when we go to projects and to the board, we see that the customer sees, okay, a salesperson has picked this up and is busy with the quotation. Let's open it again because that's like this. Okay. Switch back to the salesperson. He is busy quoting. And the salesperson already sees prices. For him, the prices are displayed. He can do some corrections. He can see he can have a look if the nesting is done properly, etc. And maybe he wants to play a little bit with some margins here and there for this specific customer. And as soon as he thinks this is a perfect price, he presses quoted. Note again that here prices are not shown. He puts it in quoted, and then in the portal prices become visible. Nothing can be changed here. Prices are visible and the status is quoted. And now the customer can do only three things. It can set it back to defining and changing things. It can set it to ordered, or it can say, no, I want to cancel this request. Also in the Kanban board, he sees, okay, it's quoted. He will see immediately the price here, can click on it and see the details. He has also the ability to create his own quotation here. He can't set any details or change VAT rates, etc. This is the quotation that he can open and save for his own purposes. And he can say ordered, and now the whole process is finished, and here this same quotation will also become an ordered project like this. Everything is, none is editable anymore, and that's the whole process of working with a portal. Again, we are always open for discussion about improvements, etc. So please let us know if you have ideas or think that some things can be improved. We are open for it. We want to make the best product possible. Have fun using the portal as well. And see you back in another tutorial.